next, the Warriors taking on the Hornets. For Golden State, a chance to get a much-needed win here at home. A game that can change the course for their season. This could be the moment where they rise up. Hornets, Warriors is up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball is out there with Miller, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Grant coming off All-Star Weekend, some teams seem to have renewed focus.
You know, the break is really an opportunity to press the reset button, take a breath, just get some rest. And, of course, analyze what you've done well and maybe what you haven't, and make the necessary adjustments moving forward.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Now Ball. Takes a 13-footer. Yep, that one goes.
As a rookie, Miller is already a 3-level scorer.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. The 3, 4 on the clock. Sinks the tray.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Ball against Curry. Screen by Bridges. Here's Ball. Off target with the open look. Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
Now here's Hayward, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's the floater, and Ball with the layup.
Another guy who has increased his play and his strength. LaMelo, much more solid now, shooting through contact.
Here's Thompson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The 3 from Curry. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Ball gets it to go.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. He can really whip passes there around the court.
Curry against Ball. Launches it from deep. Curry's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Curry against Ball. Richards with a screen. Ball passes to Richards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Curry against Ball. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. Here's Miller. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Wiggins against Hayward. Wiggins passes to Green. Looney inside. Pass to Curry. Thompson left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, a nice play by Andrew Wiggins as he scores.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now here's Thompson, tightly guarded. Bridges outside. Ball outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Richards, and he drops it in from the low post. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So for the Hornets, Washington's checked in for Bridges. Martin comes in for Hayward, and it's Lowry in for Ball. Paul for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. Richard, looking at Chris Paul's career up until this point, he's someone that makes every team he's on better.
Yeah, it's because he's just such a great leader, someone that commands excellence, not just from himself, but his teammates and his entire organization.
And he's good on the first of three.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Hornets. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Saric against Lowry, and he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Saric. Thompson outside. This one for three. Knocks down the triple.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Paul gets it to go.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
From 9 feet out, Curry at the rim.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Pass to Martin. Ball looks over the floor. Inside. It's stolen by Saric. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Paul against Lowry. 4-3. That's good from Curry on the assist by Paul. Curry's got 11 points.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Lowry outside. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Back to Ball. Shoots over Curry. 5 on the clock. Out to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Sure, from three-point range. Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And here's Kuminga for 3. That shot off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Here's Martin. Misses in close. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. You look at Miller, the 4th best scorer in the NBA. Man, can he pour it in.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Miller. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And he's good on the second. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. Green for 3. Richards pulls it in. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Looney. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Wiggins with a steal. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Paul, he's checked in for Curry. And the Hornets making a change here as well. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Lowry. Richards, the pass to Ball. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Paul. Green finds Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
Ball against Paul. Pass to Miller. Hayward outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Thompson. Money from the wing. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, we know how pivotal three-point shooting has become in this league, and we're seeing it again tonight. They're firing lasers and doing damage.
Yeah, they're spacing the court and finding open shots. And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Richards in at center.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Ball left side. Bridges right side. Hayward outside. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Hayward's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Warriors leading. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. And here's Thompson for three. Ball with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Hayward, and Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Wiggins has got his second basket on the night. You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, after 941 days sidelined by an ACL and then an Achilles tear, Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I'm more relaxed, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard, and all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that. Free throw good. Green.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Richards. Stolen by Thompson. It's 2-on-1. The finish. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And after all the injuries, Klay still's got a quick step.
At the line for the Warriors, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You love Thompson's dedication to the game. He's dealt with some tough injuries, but he never stopped looking ahead, always focused on making his return to the court.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ball outside. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
Well, I think for Golden State, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for ball. Looney the screen. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Hayward.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And they call an illegal screen here. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. You look at Miller. Boy, you'd love to have this guy on your team. What a passer.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 7. Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. The 3 from Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bridges, a screen on Wiggins. Hayward finds Bridges. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Thompson with it. 9 points in the game. And here's Curry for 3. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Lowry against Curry. Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another 3.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Curry against Lowry. Curry passes to Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Šarić checks in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Šarić finds Thompson. Shot is up. The bank shot, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Miller. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Determined to get through and finish, Miller already with flair in his first year.
Miller at the line for 1.
What's up? The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
36.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Then there's Dario Šarić, then it's Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Curry. Wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
There's Ball with a 3, and the Hornets another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The three from Curry. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Ball against Curry. Now here's Ball, guarded closely. Curry with some nice D. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as much as 10, and Ball gets it to go.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Checked in for the Warriors. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Ntilikina comes in for Lowry. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Ball. A nose for offense. Look at Ball.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
Down low from the low block. And there's Curry on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Ball from outside the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. The shot off that time. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Kuminga against Ball. Washington, a screen on Kuminga. The 3 from Ball. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Warriors 16.
make some changes. Looney's checked in for Sharich. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Thompson in for Chris Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry looking it over. Jacks up a three. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Bridges, a screen on Curry. Ball with it. Green picks him up. Offensive board. Ball with a steal. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half. Thompson outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Ball against Curry. Pass to Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And now just a three-point Warrior lead.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Ball against Curry. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. Here's Green. And perfection right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 5.
This man has been in these moments so often. Nothing can take Draymond's focus away.
Up top Ball. He's covered by Curry. Ball against Curry. Curry with some nice D. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Miller. And the three off target.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Klay Thompson, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 7. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hayward to pass to Bridges. Ball against Curry. Puts up a 3. Ball no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Thompson outside. And so the Warriors take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond, congratulations on this win. What did you like best about your effort tonight?
Offensively, our rhythm was good. So, we had some bad turnovers, so we could have completed those. It would have been really good. But overall, I think we all had it going. It's a good night for us.
You made up for it in other ways. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.